Animals once headed to a new home during the pandemic are now being returned or even worse, abandoned. Ross Guidotti is in Westmoreland County where he talked to the manager of one shelter about this growing problem.
This is a problem that's facing a lot of pet shelters across the nation. Too many owners with too many pets who say they simply don't have time to take care of them anymore. If you are looking for a new dog or cat, Heel Animal Rescue in Youngwood is the place to be.
We have some beautiful dogs right now and some beautiful cats.
In fact, when it comes to selection, it's never been a better time to take home a four-legged friend.
We have the capacity here for 30 dogs. We have 30 dogs, but we have a full house of cats too.
Mary Withrow is the general manager of Heel Animal Rescue Shelter. She says many of the animals they have were turned out onto the street, with some being one-time pandemic pets now seen as burdensome to their one-time enthusiastic new masters. Other owners just return animals, complaining they have to head back to work, and the dogs started tearing the house apart.
There were people that were home all day, every day, and the dogs get used to that. And then you have to go back to work, even if it's for part of the day or part of the week. And the dog is not used to that, so there's a lot of separation anxiety out there.
In some cases, pet owners can't afford to pay for pet food or vet care due to skyrocketing inflation. Withrow says there are many ways to make sure your animal is taken care of, and it doesn't involve surrender.
And there are places that will give you free food if you should need that. So people should keep that in mind.
There is some good news to report, at least in the case of one animal, this four-legged ball of canine frenetic energy. Well, this is Sweet Pea. Once abused and profoundly neglected, she's going to be headed to her new forever home.
I just recently moved and I was looking to get a dog, and she just looked like the dog for me. She just came and sat in my lap, and it was love at first sight.
Now, if you think you can't take care of the dog or cat or whatever the case may be, whatever you do, experts say do not abandon the animal, because a couple of things happen. Number one, especially with dogs, they are oftentimes hit by cars or in some cases taken into dog fighting rings. And when it comes to cats, some of these animals end up in the wild and, not knowing what to do, end up starving to death. So if you have a cat or dog, whatever you do, don't leave it out on the street. Take it to a shelter. It will have a fighting chance. In Greensburg, Ross Guidotti, KDKA News.